Johnson's got it. He's going to score. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Touchdown, Longview. Longview has taken the lead.
Good afternoon, Lobo fans, and welcome to Cable Channel Course broadcast of Longview High School football for 1984. I'm Cal Smith, your commentator for today's game, along with Mike Northcutt on the color commentary. We'll be back with Longview Lobo football right after this timeout. Good evening, football fans, and welcome to Lobo Stadium for the final game of 13-5A district play. The Longview Lobos host their crosstown rivals, the Pine Tree Pirates, in what promises to be an exciting football game. I'm Cal Schmitz, and with me is Mike Northcutt. We'll be your commentators for tonight's game. Pine Tree comes into the contest with 3 wins, 5 losses, and 1 tie for the season. The Pirates are led by Michael Bryce at quarterback, who has completed 52 of 113 passes for 740 yards and 5 touchdowns, and led by Rodney Jones at running back, who has rushed for over 1,000 yards and scored 13 touchdowns. The Buccaneers are 3rd overall in offensive statistics for the district. Maurice Cook is the head coach of the Pirate team. The Lobos, coached by Coach Doug Cox, has clinched a playoff berth against Bryan with a win last week over John Tyler 21-7. With an 8-1 record for the season, the Lobos lead the league in offensive stats. However, it has been an improving defense that has made the difference for the team in the last few games. The Lobos are currently ranked 2nd in the district in defensive figures. They also have an outstanding running back, Joe Johnson, who has gained 1,171 yards for the season and scored 12 touchdowns. Mike, game number 10, the Lobos are in the playoffs. This is what it's all about.
It's just a super way to end a football season, not necessarily the Lobos. The Pirates have maybe had a few ups and downs this year, but I think they have a much better football team than their record indicates. They played some tough teams in their preseason schedule, and I think something we need to note, they lost some ball games, and of course one tie ball game by just some real narrow margins. So I think the Pirates are a much better ball team than their record indicates, and I think they're going to give the Lobos all they'll want tonight. This is with a crosstown rivalry like we have between Pine Tree and Longview. That ball game can go any way. Of course, I think Lobos probably a little bit favored coming into the game tonight, but you can't depend on that, Cal. Even though we've got the #1 offense, and like you mentioned, the Lobo defense has just been super the last 3 to 4 ball games and have kept Lobos in contention. So I feel like from what I've read and this last week, I think the Lobo offense is fired up, ready to play ball, and the Pine Tree offense has been motivated all year with a super running back, Rodney Jones, who played an outstanding game last year against the Lobos. He's a tough man to bring down, and I feel sure he's ready for tonight's game like all the Pirates as well as the Lobos. So I think we've got an exciting game and a lot of action to look forward to tonight.
Well, you know, in Longview, we've got a real outstanding, both school districts are outstanding. It's a friendly rivalry. The Lobos tremendously respect the Pine Tree coaching staff, and I'm certain that the Pine Tree coaching staff respects Longview. This is really for bragging rights. People take this game real serious on both sides. I noticed Pine Tree has brought more than their share of fans tonight, and of course the Lobo side is completely filled up. I'm just looking forward to it. We've had a good year. The Lobos have had an exciting year. They're going to represent this city next week against Bryan here in Lobo Stadium, and I think that the whole city should get behind them now that we'll have this ball game under our belts.
Well, that's right, Cal. It's certainly important for the whole community to support all the schools that are in the city of Longview, and of course Longview Pine Tree are certainly a part of that. But this game tonight kind of divides Longview up, so to speak, between the Pine Tree area and the Longview area. This makes for a real exciting game. I think it's great to have this kind of, to have a city that has two ball teams, 5A type ball teams that can go heads up and compete against each other. I think it just makes it each football season interesting. Of course, last year we looked back and we were at this point in last year's season, and this game came down to decide who the district championship was. And Pine Tree was right in there and played a super game, and Longview managed to get by and win the district championship last year. But that certainly doesn't take anything away this year, even though we're not playing for those high stakes. It'll just be a super game, and I'm really looking forward to it.
The officials for tonight's game are referee Bill Champion, umpire is Wayne Boozer, the linesman is Gene Malloy, the line judge is Milburn Cheney, and the back judge is Mike Peak. They are out of the Tyler Association, the Tyler chapter, I understand.
Okay, I'll do. They've got the banners up, and we're about ready to go through. Evidently, the Pirates and Lobos are prepared to come on the field. We've really got a big crowd here tonight, Cal, on both sides.
Well, to me, this is what high school football is all about. Downtown this week, I heard an awful lot of talk about it. People asked me how it was going to come out and what I thought and so forth. And here come the Pine Tree Pirates. They'll be wearing gold pants, white jerseys, and they'll be ready to play, I promise you, against these Lobos.
Okay, I think we should mention that the field condition is probably the best we've had in about 3 weeks tonight. The field's dry. We haven't had any rain this week. For this time of year, we've got an excellent playing field. That should benefit both teams tonight. They do play to their total ability. Weather's not going to be a factor tonight.
And here come the Lobos. 1984. Second place team will be representing 13-5A in the district play in the state playoffs next Friday. They have let out a ton of balloons. I wish the cameras could get it.
They filled the sky with them, Cal.
They filled the sky with balloons.
Green and white. Well, we're getting a shot of it now.
Mike, right now, while we've got a little bit of break, let's go ahead and do the starting lineup for the Lobos.
The starting lineup for the Lobos tonight, it's he's number 5, Leon Hendricks at tackle, number 64, Joel Johnson at guard, number 65, Kevin Adams at center, number 50, Peter Butler, right guard, number 54, Huey Blackman, tackle, number 74, Darren Brinkley, and tight end, number 85, Brett Payne. Going to the backfield, we have quarterback Eric Harris, tailback number 19, Joe Johnson, fullback number 25, Clyde Boyd, and starting at wingback will be number 21, Mike Adams.
Mike, down on the field, the Lobo captains Kevin Adams, Huey Blackman, Joe Johnson, Eric Harris, and Darren Brinkley meet with the Pine Tree captains. Number 12, Michael Bryce, number 11, Jimmy McMillan, number 43, Jeff Skinner, and number 7, James Jackson. We will have the results. There's the coin toss right there. Pine Tree will get to call it.
I believe the Lobos have won it, Cal. He's conferring with number 4, Eric Harris.
Suspense already in the air. The official pats Eric Harris on the shoulder, says they won the toss and the Lobos want the football. And we'll be starting here just very, very shortly.
Johnson's got it! He's going to score! Yes, he did! Yes, he did! Touchdown, Longview! Longview has taken the lead!
Cal going with the starting lineup for the Lobos on defense. At defensive end, we have number 54, Huey Blackman, at tackle. Number 52, John Koss. At the other tackle, we have number 62, John Johnson, and at the other end, we have number 84, Donnie Childs. At the Sam linebacker, we have number 64, Joel Johnson. At the Mike linebacker, number 65, Kevin Allums. At the Willie linebacker, number 81, Willie Starks. The left cornerback, we have number 20, Mike Boyd. At the strong safety, number 2, Daryl Shankles, I believe. Darren Sanders. At the weak safety, number 7, Glenn Moore. And at the right cornerback, number 15, Gentry Fakins. And that's the lineup for the defense tonight, Cal.
Okay, the Lobos are lined up, ready to receive that football. Pantry comes on the field, going to kick it off. Can you tell the number there? Who?
That's number 75, I believe, Cal. For Pine Tree.
Mark Elder will kick for Pine Tree.
Big boy, 190 pounds. We're about ready to get this ball game underway, Cal.
So here we go. Longview Pine Tree, game number 10. Final game, District 13-5A, goes to number 4, Eric Harris, gives off to number 6, Al Jones, and he brings it back up to about the 35-yard line.
Okay, that was interesting. We hadn't seen that in several ball games. Lobos had a little handoff back there on the reception of the kickoff, and almost broke that one, Cal. Had a seam going, but Pine Tree did an excellent job closing it down.
They almost broke that one, Mike. So here come the Lobos, 37-yard line. Eric Harris, quarterback, power I formation, going to give to Joe Johnson. Tremendous hole, Mike.
Wide open. Looks like
Carries up to about the 40.
Tackled in there by
3-yard line.
Number, I believe it's 45 for the Pirates. And Eric Drum, I believe, Cal.
Second down, a long 2. Second down 3, let's call it. Here we go. Going to give to Joe Johnson again. Looks like he's going to get a little running room outside. Going to step out of bounds, Mike, at about the 45-yard line of Pine Tree.
Looks like he was knocked out of bounds that time by number 70, Brent Martin, for the Pirates. But managed to pick up about 10, 15 yards that time, looks like to me, Cal.
Brent Martin, 185-pound senior.
Joe showed influence inside and then wasn't anything there and broke outside and picked up the first down.
So the Lobos get their first down on the 45, moving the football, gives to Clifford Powell. Is that Clifford?
Cal, they're moving so fast tonight, I can't tell. That was number...
Right, number 1, Clifford Powell. He has 344 yards for the year, rushing an average of 6.6 per carry. Here we go. Lobo second and about 5. Going to pitch wide to Joe Johnson. Got a little running room. Breaks down to the 25-yard line. Stopped by number 11, Jimmy McMullen. Lobos seem to be driving it, Mike.
Well, they're fired up, I believe, Cal, tonight. They're showing a lot of enthusiasm, which is certainly early in the ball game. We've got a long way to go, and these Pirates, they have a real strong offense. Could be a lot of points tonight, Cal.
Here we go. Power I, Clifford Powell, the short man. Joe Johnson, the deep back, gives to Clifford Powell right up the middle, gets down to the 20. Gain of 5.
It's like a tackle by number 45, Eric Drum.
Stopped by the whole Pine Tree team. Here he goes, gives to Joe Johnson on that outside and runs it down to about the 15. Mike, he got real close to it.
He did, Cal. It just depends on where the ref marks it, but I believe it's going to be a little short. It's going to be about just a few inches, Cal. I believe that's the first time we've had to go to third down in this series.
Right. So the Pine Tree Pirates got their back to the wall. Peter Butler, number 50, brings the Lobos out of the huddle. Over the ball, Harris, the man under, gives to Clifford. Powell runs right down to about the 6-yard line.
Tackled in there by number 20, Jason Williams for the Pirates. Well, Cal, the Lobos have got it on the 7, inside the 7 with first and goal to go.
So here we go. Lobos on the 7-yard line. Gives to Joe Johnson. Nothing there.
Nothing
No,
there.
that's not Joe Johnson.
He was tackled by number 7 for the Pirates, James Jackson. Picked up about a yard, Cal, and that's about it.
That was Clifford Powell.
Just that quick opener to the fullback up the middle, and just Pirates had it at that time. They're going to be tough down here on this goal line.
Here we go. Going to pitch wide to Joe Johnson. Got a good little running room. He's going to score.
Cal, he's in untouched. So we've got 8:26 left going the first quarter, and the Lobos go up by 6.
Mike, he made a move inside, and then he broke out, and that's what made him such a good running back all year long.
Well, Cal, Joe just seems to be running with just a little more heart in than we've seen in the last few balls. Like I said, I know it's too early in the ball game. Maybe making a statement.
Mike
he really is. He's running with a lot of authority.
Mike Hill will be holding, but Jason Baird kicking. Ball's down, ball's up, good. Lobos 7, Pine Tree nothing. 8:26 to go in the first quarter. Let's pause for a moment for this timeout.